What's going on, everyone? We are live. Yes, you heard it. Cody, shout out, man. How was AEW last night? I watched the show. It beat NXT in ratings, almost doubled it. I watched the show. It was not bad. It was not bad. Maybe I'll give a review sometime. Jake Hager, sorry, not Jack Swagger. Kind of disappointed he was the surprise, but you know. We can talk about AEW another time. But anyways, welcome to episode 138. Lana first. 138. I keep saying this every time. Like, y'all keep showing up. We keep doing this. Thank you. So here we are, 138 episodes. Big night tonight. As you've seen it here down below. Nerd Elite Wrestling in the house. We're closing in. Both shows are really good, so I think we're all the winners.
Hey,
facts.
yo.
Those are facts. Hey, yo. Thanks for the host, Batman. Yeah, the crowd, I gotta say, that crowd was lit. They were excited for the premiere of that. We'll see as the weeks go on. You never know with wrestling. So, consistency is key, and what we want to do tonight is the same thing. We want to entertain you. We have a big show planned tonight. 2 championships on the line, the tag and the Twitch. Big main event planned. Genesis colliding with the Wolfpack finally tonight. 3-on-3 elimination rules match. Both teams have been talking a lot of trash. Tonight is the night where they get to back it up.
The gift
and speaking
of Jericho. Drink it in, man.
Ah, yes. The gift of Jericho. Drink it in. Speaking of last night, amazing performance by him. Thanks for the sub. I can't talk. Thank you so much for that.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Comics Leash for the host. But speaking of Genesis, the talk of the town on Instagram is, of course, the champion, the A-Brand, is here. Speaking of you, you must have heard us talking about you. Hey, yo, thanks for the host, Rob. Tonight is Cross Appreciation Night. So let's kick things off, shall we? Seth wants to hear the bitching and bitching. Hey, yo, thanks for the host, Nightmare. Big night planned tonight. Comics. Really? Why us? What did we do to you? You have the belt. What more do you want? If anything, we want what you got. Thanks for the host, Seth. We are live, though. Nerd Elite Wrestling. Hope you're all excited as much as I am. The only place you can find the Elite Wrestling program is right here on the DNA Twitch channel. For all those that sub and follow, thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, this is episode 138 tonight. We're in Albuquerque, New Mexico, it looks like. A long ways from my home. Bat, what's going on? Probably because you talk a lot. Hey, why is chat down? I don't know. What's going on with chat? Speaking of chat, tonight is Cross Appreciation Night. Your new NAW champion crowned this past Sunday at Clash of Champions. So breathe it in. He's going to come out here and talk for a minute. And put me in a match with you. I didn't book anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just here talking wrestling. I didn't book anything. There he is, your champion. Let's see what he has to say. Crow says, I wanted to see what would happen. Well, you've made fireworks is what you've done. And they're explosive. So right here, proud champion coming to the ring. And thanks to the people that helped him along the way. Friends, trainers, NEW Universe. You deserve this. Comic says, everyone just enjoy my presence. Crow likes Cass, yes. Acknowledging the former champ, giving credit there to Seth here. Putting up a great fight. Crowd chanting, can you hear it? We're not worthy. Pandering to the audience here. Soaking it all in. This is what he's doing now as your champion. He should be arrested for criminal abuse. Come the end, he basically just gave up. Wow. Drink it in, man. This is comics. Uh-oh. Don't make Igor stab him. Yikes. So, we'll drink one in for Cross, okay? You keep that belt warm. Because I know the Wolfpack, when we defeat you tonight, wants a piece of what you got. So we're watching, we're waiting, we're eyeing our time. So cheers to you. We'll find our way. And then no and then. Uh-oh, Igor is going to burst. Ladies and gentlemen, though, your NAW champion, the crowd on fire for this. Is this going somewhere? I don't know, Bones. Comics. What was that about? It's appreciation night for you. You just wanted to see people, have people see you. He just broke the mic, he did. Let me in, X. What's going on? Welcome to the show. Glad to have you. The era of Cross has officially begun. Ain't no puppy dog's gonna take it from me. Alright, we see you. First match of the night, Elizabeth Emma Otunga gets her votes in with exclamation point match 1 space. Then either Elizabeth or Emma. Sound like a challenge. Alright. This is match 1. Get your votes in now. Again, how to vote, exclamation point match 1, as this is match 1, space, then either Elizabeth or Emma. Let me in, I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Let's keep it PG. PG-14. TV-14. Whatever you want to call it. Just giving the people a chance to celebrate the new champion. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, Crow. I don't know what Let Me In's going on about. Anyways, we're going to kick things off tonight with a match. Our first match here. 2 top tag teams on Thursday nights in a 1v1 match with managers in their corner. Lana asking the question back, answering the question with a question. People did not want that, says rated. Rated on social media this week has been hard on Genesis, even though, for one, he is on a different show. So, I don't know. I don't understand. How's Igor's Halloween costume coming? Perfecto. No shade. Bones just wants to know. Bones is asking, what's up, Cross? What's up? What's up? What's going on? What's it about? What are we proving here? Emma getting backed off from Elizabeth out of the corner here. Missing the bacon. It sounded like a challenge to me from Cross? Seth versus, why would Genesis fight Genesis? I'm confused. Vote real quick, Nick. Vote real quick. The bacon, the soap. I don't understand. The bacon and the soap. What's going on? Igor wants a promo. Igor, you're going to get one. What do you got? Speak your mind. Elizabeth now trying to wear down her opponent limb from limb here, working on the left arm of Emma. Nava's very boring. It would be too easy to beat them with us 3. Yeah, So that is a match in the making for Halloween Havoc. The Degenerates linking up with Cody, it sounds like. They want to face 3 members of Genesis here. The size difference here, yes indeed. Pinfall attempt from Elizabeth. 2 count only. Sometimes the size does not matter. It's about speed, agility, and the legality of a child competing here on Thursday nights. But hey, let's not question that. Oh, okay. Another 2 count there. Clothesline, nice clothesline. Alex the Great, yeah, indeed, Alex the Kid. Impressive NAW champion for sure right there. Big left hand. It'll be taking place, Cody, after the Tag Team Championship match, as hint, hint, your announcement relates to that. So, yeah, me and Batman were talking about the Halloween franchise and the best order to watch. So, they done messed up AA Ron. Emma setting up another big right hand. Good lord. Pinfall attempt after that on Elizabeth here. Will this be enough? I heard 3, but we have a kick out. Misses the big boot. Connects with the right and the left. Combination strikes landing. Elizabeth missing with the drop kick there to try to take out the knee. Swing and a miss there, and connecting now. Elizabeth trying to come back in this match. Nice tilt-a-whirl. Again, speed here. The I'm drunk seduction. Big slam there. Chat has turned PG. Nice moves from Elizabeth. Will this be enough to take down the Woman of Destruction? Emma Otunga. Pinfall attempt here. Such big fans. Oh no, going to the top rope here. Gets none of it. Unfortunately, Emma was in the process of getting back up to her feet. Oh, God. Man. You can even get your own merch. Speaking of that, if y'all want that on the store, I need a better logo. The one that y'all have is too pixelated. You didn't realize it was Emma when you voted? No worries. Oh, big splash. Good lord. Otunga here in control. Elizabeth in trouble. Just kidding. Nice takedown. To the middle of the ring. Not sure what she's setting up. You're wasting time here. Too much time setting up whatever you're doing. Goes for a leverage pin. I guess that's the way to get a 1 count. Oh, no. Oh, God, don't do that. Oh. All the way to the outside of the ring. Crowd on their feet for this one, but no longer standing as Elizabeth. Pinfall attempt. Unreal. She kicks out? Kick to the back here. Oh no, Emma's setting something up here for her. What's it gonna be? Don't do it. Oh, big right hand drops the kid. Oh my. Hangs her up in the ropes. Emma still reeling here, in control of this match. Just casually moving about. Oh. This is hard to watch. Unreal clothesline, knocking Emma out of the ring. I think she hurt her back on that. Aaron helping her back up to her feet. No outside interference now, come on. Emma back up. Arm drag takedown. If Genesis wins, you and Brett retire for good. Wow, what a stipulation. It's like the AEW women's match last night. Yeah, very similar. It's censoring? That's interesting. I wonder if they updated something. Big boot dropping Elizabeth. Exhaustion beginning, fatigue. And wisely moving out of the way. You don't want to end this match into disqualification for your partner there. Yeah, I'm not seeing it either, Lana. I don't know. Unless I'm missing something. Nice move there. Again, playing possum here. Just the size here is not easy for her to combat. Slap to the face. Elizabeth setting up a finisher here now. Does she have enough? Okay. I heard 3 again. Something is fishy here. She will never stay down. That's a kid for you. Slamming the back of her head to the mat over and over. Cody, they mentioned you leaving, retiring competition. Yeah. He said you and Brett. Off the top, the coup de grace. Pinfall attempt after that. Will that be enough? Oh my! Elizabeth picking up the win here in this opener. You resign as commissioner, says Home Skillet. Impressive win here in our opening contest. Damn kids indeed. Again, never count them out. It's not always about size here in this league. Wouldn't go that far. I'd say at least they wait for 2 months. That's a lot can happen in 2 months. Tiny but mighty. There you go, Parent Bones. Congrats. So here we go. Babbitt says, what a shock there. It was an impressive win. Very nice, very nice. Speaking of Genesis, our second match here. It was censored, but it doesn't look like it was Nightbot. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Seth, T-Shot, Backstage Brawl. Get your votes in real quick. There's no entrances in this one either. This is match 2. Seth, T-Shot. Remember when voting for T-Shot. Vote T, TS, or Shot. Crow loves her backstage brawls. Who doesn't? So this is exclamation point match 2. Get your votes in real quick. Again, no entrances in this. Don't miss your opportunity. Because it's going down at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last chance, exclamation point, match 2. Either Seth or T. Get your votes in. You know, they'd probably want to talk to the... Yeah, you probably should talk to your general manager about how you're going to get a match booked that y'all want to compete in. The size difference here, jeez. Parental controls, maybe. Okay. Backstage brawl here. Seth, T-shot. Seduction and suck is censored. Interesting. I wonder why. Off the equipment boxes here. Your local client? That's weird. Grown-ass woman. Reddit says, F him up, T. Off the equipment, big splash to T-shot. Seth hurt himself in the process. You know, backstage brawls, specifically down the hallway, make me think of Terminator 2. When the T-1000 and T-800 Terminator were battling that hallway. You had that shotgun with the roses. They were slamming each other through the drywall. That was a sweet scene. You missed the chest, so. On the shoulders now. Oh! Off the case. T-shot in a lot of pain, I bet there. Going back up, he's going to fly again. Big splash again. Batman knows the scene. Yeah, see? There you go. Seth picking up the win here in this backstage brawl in quick fashion. Nice work, Seth. Genesis showcasing their talents again here this week. They are like butter. They're on a roll. Batman is 2-0 to start things. Nice work. Genesis in competition here in a tables match now. Triple threat table. You got Kyra in the middle, Scarlett on the left, and Britt King on the right. Get your votes in now. Exclamation point match 3. Again, this is a tables match between Scarlett, Kyra, and Britt. So get your votes in. Match 3. Another Genesis member. Again, Genesis Appreciation Night for Cross winning the championship. Genesis showing up and winning matches. Will Kyra win this thing? Continuing the Appreciation Night. So get your votes in. This is match 3. Says, yes, she will. It's pronounced. See, no one ever corrected me. I even asked. Kira. Okay. No one has ever corrected me. I even asked. Is that how it's pronounced? It was the first time. Kira. So there you go. It looks like Kyra. Kira. I was gonna mess it up. Last chance to get your votes in. Match 3. Exclamation point. Match 3. Scarlett, Kira, and Britt. And she didn't even correct me. Come on. Bones, how many members? 37. Joking. I don't know. Table quickly getting placed here. 9 currently, I think, on Thursday night. Out of them, I think 5 or 6 are active. I know this week I wanted to try out the intros only for title matches and main events. I wanted to see how that it changes the length of the program. I know that was feedback given a while back. I wanted to try it again to see if that really changed any things. And there was a few promos tonight too, so I wanted to give time for that. So there are entrances. Just not in some of these matches. You better get to enter with your belt. Well, you're in the main event, so main events and title matches, yes. Might be important for 2K20 with the option to have more matches on a single card. Yes, incredibly important. Because the one thing that we want to focus on is getting people booked on shows. And you truly earn your entrance then if you're in the main event or a championship match. So, match 3, Nakata. So yeah, 6 active members. But yeah, this is kind of a trial period. Again, the new game is coming out, so we're going to do a few things. So Wolf officially retired. There you have it. Bat making that announcement here in chat. We didn't really get to see much of him in action here. Only a handful of matches, unfortunately. Kira. Yeah. In control of this right now. What match did you miss? Possibly the backstage brawl between Seth and T-Shot. Did you catch that one? That was match 2. Seth won that one quick fashion. Comments. Hey, you know. Off the top rope, big elbow from Brittany. Into the table, King in control. Uh-oh. The King looking to put Kira through the table, and does so. Ladies and gentlemen, in quick fashion, the King has just destroyed Kira. There you go, lock steady recapping so far. Doing dad stuff, I get that. Genesis did lose here. Interesting. She still is the champ. You are not wrong. There is no title on the line here. Ah, that table just disintegrated too. Jeez. Cody says the white blade is just like that. Cody cheated somehow. Lord. Hashtag rigged. Am I right? Make a NEW shirt with the same thing. Non-title match doesn't matter. Yeah. Congrats, King. Picking up the win there. That was match 3. Let's set up our next match here, shall we? If you're not cheating, you're not trying. Thank you, iRob. Nice reference to rest in peace, Eddie. Genesis would never win. Yikes. Tornado Tag Team Championship. Oh, great. There's a line above Tornado Tag. Let's hope the game doesn't crash, because that means it's glitched. Freaking hate 2K sometimes. Do not crash. Championship opportunity here. Seth and Cross. Annihilation. Nightfall. Nightmare. And Wolfpack. Get your votes in. This is match 4. Again, if you're voting for Genesis, don't, because there are 2 Genesis teams. So Seth and Cross is one team. Annihilation, your champions. Nightfall, Nightmare, and then Wolfpack. Get your votes in. Match 4. And cross your fingers that this does not crash on us. This is for the Tag Team Championship. And for some reason, there's a freaking line instead of saying Tag Team Championship. So let's hope it does not work or break. Even if we lose the match, we're still the reason anyone tuned in. I should put a poll up and see who people tune in for. Raise your hands in chat. Who tunes in for Genesis? Who tunes in for Locksteady? Who tunes in? There you go. Who for Crow? Who tunes in for Crow? Who tunes in for Lana? Who tunes in for Strands? Am I right? That's why I tune in. I'm earning right now while watching myself. Tune in for themselves, yeah. The hat, it is warm with this light on. Who tunes in for home skillet? And up. And gravity, you know, hey. I tune in for strands. I'm sorry, Rob. I'm sorry for you. Cody trying to make stipulations for matches work here. Tune in for Igor. I tune in for Igor. Honestly, it was a pleasure. Even though we lost Igor, it was a pleasure tag teaming with you for that one match. I'm glad I had that opportunity, man. It was awesome. It's something a lot of people can't say. Not a lot of people have tagged with me. It's mostly been variants of IROB. It's a rule we have. You know, me and IROB will forever be tag team. Even if we disband for brief periods of time, we'll forever be tag team. It's a rule. You don't understand our relationship. You never will. Don't put that evil on us over at NAW. Perfect. Perfect, Igor. It'll be fun. This is elimination rules in this match. Championship is on the line. Even though the game didn't specifically spell that out. We are in an open partnership. That's right, IROB. We allowed to trade off. We gotta spread our love. NAW is the Genesis free zone. This truly is Genesis Appreciation Night. As Comics was 100% right, as was the rest of Genesis. You are all they talk about. They can't get enough. Love it or hate it, you are the talk of the town. And it is working. It never announces tag titles in 14 matches. Yeah. I swear it's announced before, though. I've never seen the line like that. That's definitely a glitch. It usually says like what match type it is, whether it be elimination or what have you. IROB caught the Destroyer. I generally try to hold back from commenting on individual moves until we start getting eliminations. These matches are, as you've seen a million times before, these are the most sought after belts on either show. These matches are crazy. Nightmare with a pinfall, though. Trying to eliminate Gravity. Come on, man. Let me get a shot. Is this the new update? No. So tonight after the show is when I'm downloading all the updates from both. I gave everyone Tuesday night and Thursday night to get all the final updates in. Then I'm going to scoop all of them up. I'm not going to go piece by piece. I'm going to do it all in one fell swoop. It's more time, or less time consuming for me. IROB eliminated out of this. Nice work, IROB. We're not destined to win, I guess. Gravity on the outside here. Yeah, WTF indeed, IROB. Come on. Did I want you to delete the old version? No, I mean, no, I could sort by the latest uploaded. So I'll just snag that one. And yeah, there is an announcement after this match from our commissioner. Not even her husband. Yeah, that's interesting, Cody. Cross in trouble here from the Maniac. On the outside, Nightfall getting slammed down. We're going to see a pinfall attempt. Referee to the outside, Gravity pinning Nightfall. Nightfall eliminated by Gravity.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Thanks to the host rated. Oh, busted open with that kick was Gravity. That was nasty. Seth setting up a finisher for Gravity. Nightmare eliminated by Adam.
Hey, yo.
Thanks for the host. Gravity eliminated. Wolfpack is out of this match. We tried. We're down to 2 teams here. The champions still in the match. Will Annihilation prevail and continue their dominance on Tuesday nights? Everyone talks Genesis, but what y'all really need to recognize is that Annihilation runs the show. Adam breaking up that pinfall, saving his partner from an elimination from Cross. The Maniac back and forth across in the ring. Seth and Adam on the outside. Batnum, of course, in chat here, another member of Annihilation, as well as your champion on Tuesday nights, The End. Who does hold the key to the asylum? That is a great question. Pinfall attempt from the Maniac. Oh, Seth could not get there in time to save Cross. Cross eliminated. We are down to a 2-on-1 match. Adam knocked out on his feet on the outside, though, as Seth is doing work on the Maniac. Seth is in big trouble here. Nasty power slam. Oh no. Adam bloodying Seth here. Annihilation looking to retain the championship. Ooh, Seth barely holding on. Kicks out. Batman says 3. The Maniac now taking his turn. I love this move. It's so gnarly. Pinfall attempt after that. Kicks out. I'm not sure if it was a rope break or what happened there. Wisely rolling out of the ring. Seth back into the ring. Baited the Maniac out. But Adam was still in there waiting. Seth, you were in trouble. Fighting through, though. We've seen that kick do wonders before. He's defeated many people with that drop kick, knocking the Maniac out of this ring. Still in the match. Dumped over the ropes. Back in the ring. Adam, methodical, slow, but focused. This is the beginning of the end for Seth. Down he goes. Will we see a pinfall to follow? This has got to be enough for 3. Unreal. Kicks out. Working together, a miscommunication, though, between the tag team partners. The Maniac hurting himself with that. Stretching him out. Is he going to tap out Seth? Seth fighting through this again. Oh no! Annihilation in trouble here. Look at this. This is unreal. Oh my. Powerbomb into a pin. The Maniac's in trouble. The Maniac eliminated. We have a one-on-one match. Genesis could very well win this championship here. Adam slow to recover. Adam finding his way to Seth. He counted quicker, says Batman. Oreos? What are we talking about, Oreos? You know, the ones with orange in the middle? Back and forth. Shots fired with fists. Mega stuffed. That sounds good. Dragging him over to the side of the ring. Face off the apron there. Look for the glass table like last night. Seth in trouble here as Adam beginning to do his work. Dumps Seth back in the ring. Ref follows. Pinfall attempt here. And that'll do it. Annihilation retains. Unreal. I got it, Cody. And Seth, man, you tried. You tried. That's a fact. Congrats, Annihilation. Hard fought battle. Your commissioner coming out here now to make a statement. His shirt is glitching. We're going to have to see here.
Like you, I don't waste all these people's time bitching and moaning and bitching 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 and bitching. Are you bitching?
Seth
Cross and Seth.
Another shot.
Cross and Seth getting another shot. You heard it there. And moaning. Lana? Cody has a few words. Tonight, he says, I come to you with news that will turn NAW and NEW on its head. I am pleased to announce a tournament, but not just any tournament. This will be the first ever King's Court Tag Team Tournament. 4 teams from NAW, 4 teams from NEW will be put to the test in a one-night tournament to claim not only the bragging rights and being named the greatest tag team in history, but they also will claim the most sought-after titles on the show, the Tag Team Championships. Only one team can become the first ever King's Court Tournament winners. Bring the best you have. Factions will need to address me personally about which 2 will represent their respective groups. Reach out to me and I'll make a bracket and announce that at a later time. Good luck, gentlemen, and may the best tag team reign supreme. Who said moaning? You said moaning. You said moaning. I heard it. Not the moaning. So there you have it. A tag team tournament. A date to be determined in the month of October. But it will be a night to remember as the 8 greatest tag teams in the history of the show will be competing for championship gold. One of those teams by default will be entered will be the tag team champions. They will have the hardest night. Or will they be awaiting the winners of the tournament? How is that going to work, Cody? In the men's division, Lana, in the men's division. We need to really up the tag team division and the women's division. That's all I'm saying. So that will be happening. So stay tuned for that. Trying to keep you super PG. The champions will have to fight their way through this tournament. Lord, have mercy on their souls. Alex Cope does not have a faction, but they'd like to be in the tournament. Alex won a team. There you go. Alex, Cope, Igor. Reach out to Cody. If you're on social media, talk to him. He is going to put together. I read too fast. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's the Midwest thing. We're in a hurry up here, okay? We got things to do. Ladies and gentlemen, though, Twitch Championship Elimination match coming up next. Adam, your champion, from the right to the left. No stars? What's going on? Anyways, from the left to right, we have Nightfall. The Mohawk Dude Comics is our newest member. He redeemed for this opportunity. We've been waiting on his character upload. He finally got uploaded. I don't know if he's in the show tonight or watching. Unfortunately, if he's not, he's getting his chance. But he is known as Alex Knight. So you have Nightfall, Alex Knight, Nightmare, and Adam. Get your votes in now. And this is match 5 for those voting along, not 6, 5. I see a lot of people with 6. 5. Alex Cope, this is 5. If you voted for 6, fix your vote. Vote for 5. Comics, it's 5. Cody, it's 5. Rated, there you go. You will not see your votes for 6. So yeah, correct those votes. If you voted for 6, this is 5. It's going fast. Gonna have to catch a replay. Yeah, the early matches went by pretty quick. Honestly, Cody, I don't have any complaints. As long as Wolfpack's in it, you're not going to hear any complaints from me. So making their official debut here on NEW and NAW tonight, episode 138, Alex Knight.
The following contest
Welcome to the show.
is an Extreme Rules match, and it's for the championship. Introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 207 pounds.
No rigs.
Nice.
I don't buy it. What does he use to keep the hair up? I used to use glue. And yes, indeed, Wicked, that's right. As long as everyone remembers, bring your friends. We are still doing the giveaway for the 3 copies, digital copies of 2K20. Thanks to Wicked. So everyone thank him for doing this. That is still to come. With 3 Royal Rumbles, 3 winners will obtain their own copies of 2K20. This is all.
And introducing the challenger from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 206
Hey, yo.
pounds. He is
US and Canada, no, it's digital copies, so you can get the code
Champion.
wherever you're at.
The Nightmare.
Murder Mitten champion, the first ever champion, right here. Nightmare winning it back on Sunday at Clash of Champions. That is a redemption now live. You can redeem if you're on Thursday nights for a shot at that belt. All you got to do is pull up your phones, head on over to Twitch, if you're already on it, of course. So you go to the show. In the chat, there's a little Twitch guy in the corner. You click on him, and then you'll see a thing where it says Redeem Strands. And then there's an option for Murder Mitten Championship. And then you click on that, and then do this. Hardcore title return. We'll have to see how many titles we have right now, so.
I want a shot.
So just like that, I want a shot at the Murder Mitten Championship. I just redeemed. I'll be getting that next Thursday.
Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Assassin Nightfall.
Love the alert noise. You gotta go with it. Nightfall coming out now, representing Genesis. 2 members of Genesis in this match. Special guest again tonight here, joined by my cat. Bird sounds. Caw, motherfuckers. Yes, indeed. Murder Mitten Championship inspired not only by the state of Michigan, the nickname, but also our general manager on Thursdays. I think it's a fantastic belt, especially one to debut for the month of October here. Very cool design. But another party belt is your Twitch Championship belt right here.
From Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 300.
The Halloween Eagle-inspired title.
He is the Internet Champion, the Viking.
Enjoy being Kryptonite on NAW. Of course, our big main event tonight featuring Genesis. 3 members of Genesis versus 3 members of Wolfpack in an elimination match. Hopefully Wolfpack doesn't come up short in that match as well here tonight. We'll bring our A game. That's what it's for right here, though. Dude, what does mine say? Twitch Championship on the line. 4-man elimination match right here, right now, on NAW. You're definitely NAW Superman, so you should fight Batman then. That should be a match that happens. Like Mark Batman. This is not over the top rope elimination. Nightfall is not eliminated. This is pinfall or submission. Alex Knight in his debut match. We've seen people win championships in their debut before. Will Alex Knight join that elite list? Elite short list, that is. I'm the Batman of NAW. There you go. Adam working on Nightmare. We've seen these two in competition just a few moments ago. They got some brief resting during the Cody promo, but they're back out here again. Nightmare taunting now, showboating. Alex Knight with some nice strikes there on Nightfall on the outside. Twist of fate, down goes Nightfall. Oh, Nightmare off the top rope. That's a scary move to Adam. Adam is a Viking. They don't take breaks. You know, you're not wrong. Alex helping him out. Turns his attention to Adam here. Cody is reminding everyone he has not redeemed in a while. I just redeemed. I'm down to just like 1,000 strands left. So, Nightmare, I'm coming for you. You and me are going to battle next week. It's the only belt I've never held. The story doesn't change his comics. Mighty Confident and Focus is your NAW champion. I mean, hard not to be focused when you have an army behind you. Nightfall doing moves there to Nightmare, not sure why. Igor only held the tag belts. Igor, we gotta get you some strands. Hi-Rob is 500 short to join the match. Gamble or hope for vote wins, as you can still join that match if you redeem on Tuesday. You can still earn more strands, as I believe Locke was planning on doing some pop-up streams between right now and next Tuesday, most likely over the weekend. The best way to find out when we go live, though, is turning on that notifications option on our Twitch and on your phone. Pinfall attempt. Adam here, the Twitch champion, going to get taken out by Nightfall. 2 count only. Oh no, bloodied is Alex Knight. He just fell through the ring post. Hey yo, thanks for the host, Brock. Usually at work, yeah. There you go, on your Apple Watch too, that's smart. Yeah, turn on those notifications. Locke likes to be random. Nothing wrong with that, but I want you all to stay notified. Redeem on his ass. Nasty clothesline from Nightfall here. Genesis dominant in this match, as you can see. Elimination rules are in effect. No one eliminated as of yet. Igor, get those Z's. The champion eliminated. We are guaranteed a new Twitch champion here tonight. Look at them both trying to see who is on their side. Looking around at the crowd. Alex Knight has a lot to learn. He is new here. Nice move though on Nightfall. Pinfall attempt after that. Nightfall eliminated. We are down to Nightmare and Alex Knight. There's a lot of Knight in this match. Nightfall, Nightmare, Alex Knight. Oh, he catches the splash into a nasty tombstone on the outside. Crowd loving that. Nasty RKO on the outside. back into the ring. Nightmare setting a finisher on Knight. Alex Knight in trouble. We got the kicks. Do it at home, and another for good measure. Will this be enough? Pinfall attempt. Double champion in the making. Nightmare picks up not only the Murder Mitten Championship, redundant, but as well now the Twitch Championship. 2 titles for Nightmare this week. Genesis looking to claim all the belts on the show, and they've added another one.
And new Internet Champion, the Nightmare.
Nightmare says, let's go, baby. Leaving a bloodied, battered, and beaten Alex Knight in his debut on the ground. Nightmare 2 belts. The only thing that Genesis does not have on Thursday nights is Tag Team Gold. That's the one thing that eluded them here. It's the last thing for them to chase. So congratulations, Nightmare. Okay, dude. Brock says, good night, guys. Brock, peace. Setting up our next match. Match 6. Oh. Locked inside a steel cage, we have Havoc against Jason Voorhees. Alright, exclamation point. Match 6. 100 for Henry. That should be a hashtag. 100 for Henry. Hip hip. Hooray. Thank you for that, Cody. Adding Henry to the drawing here. Thank you so much. So exclamation point match 6. Get your votes in. Havoc or Jason Voorhees. This is October, of course. And who better to fight all of our favorite nightmares? No pun intended, Nightmare. You just won your match. But Havoc here. Mask for match. Oh. But why? That's what. Because this is what we do. This is what we do. Why not? Is the better question. So get your votes in now.
Making his way to the ring from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 263 pounds, the Psycho.
100-bit donation for Henry. Hip hip hooray. Thank you for that, Rick.
And his opponent from Bogota, Colombia, weighing in
5 for Henry. Hip hip.
20 pounds.
Hooray. Thank you for that.
Jason.
That's all you had left? Yeah, I don't have many left myself. Basic entrance. Yeah, this looks like nothing compared to Brenda Havoc's. Jason's from Columbia, apparently. Havoc out here stunting on him. You know it. Here we go, locked inside steel cage with Jason Voorhees. A match that you thought would probably never take place, but here we are. Welcome to October on DNA. If you joined us last fall, you probably have seen the Battle Royal, the gimmick Battle Royal that we did. But we're going to see many tricks and treats this October on our shows. The man just leaped. He did. Just having a seat during this match. Oh, the mind games that are played. At least they made him tall. He is tall. 10-bit donation. Hip hip hooray. Thank you for that, Bat. Oh no. Bouncing off the steel cage. Oh, pummeling his face in now. Good lord. Voorhees looking to escape. Trying to get footing. Havoc's not allowing it. 10-bit donation from Cody. Hip hip. Hooray, thank you for that. Yeah, at least his fist didn't go through. That could have been nasty. Oh my, the strength here from Havoc. The one man besides Freddy to fight Jason like this and live to tell about it. Pinfall attempt. No. Oh, misses the butt bomb. That was a mistake. A headbutt, nasty headbutt, running off the ropes now. What's he got in mind here? Nice. Looking to escape himself. Here is Havoc. Will he have time? Trying to get his footing. And Jason is back to his feet. This is scary. Jason just staring, watching. There you go. Wasn't sure what he was doing. Right? Doesn't it, though? That was such a fun community night. That should be revisited again. Bringing Havoc back into the cage. Ooh, nasty elbow. Fighting. Trying to get... He's fighting through. Jason dumped back into the cage. Trying to get footing now. Here's Havoc again. Will you have time? You watched the replay? Yeah. That was a fun show. Havoc here, still fighting. We do need to do one on Xbox One. That is true. Us having title belts is something we should revisit soon. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I wasn't skilled either, but it was fun. Cody cheering on Havoc here. Havoc fighting through all this punishment from Jason. Trying to escape again. Will he have a chance? No, that was Dead by Daylight, Lana. At least you didn't scream. I'm so happy it captured everyone's chat audio. Oh, just in time, Havoc escaping the cage here. Nice work. And your winner, Havoc. Congratulations. You knew Havoc had this. There you go. Don't go anywhere though, because coming up next is our 3 vs 3 elimination match. 3 members of Genesis against 3 members of Wolfpack in an elimination match. 3 and 3. What happened to my bets? You fell apart. Who you vote for in the main event? That's the big one. He's scarier than any horror movie monster. No, Siri.
Here's your winner, the Psycho.
So congratulations, Havoc. You defeated Jason. Stick around and watch Genesis decimate Wolfpack. Man. It's not very nice. Wait. Something's happening backstage. What is this? There's a backstage assault here. Cross is backstage attacking someone in red paint. It's not Herman. Herman normally wears red paint. Apparently there was an altercation backstage. A fight broke out during the end of this match just now, and this is happening. What is going on? Comic says, is that rated? Little rated? What is happening? People getting interviewed and running around. The Miss. Was that the Miss? What's he doing at the show? Oh! Hey, Aaron? Little rated Sting. People are saying they recognize the logo on the tights there. That is the Punisher skull. They did spell NAW wrong. Come on. Is that rated? Rated's on Tuesday nights. What's he doing here? I don't know how I feel about this. Where is Cena? I can't see him. Well, he's back there. He ran away. Has someone moved shows? No one has moved shows to my knowledge, no. Someone is here without permission. So backstage assault, there was an altercation that was taking place during this match. We found out the person dressed up in gear here, it appears to be rated. We don't have confirmation in chat that it is rated. So, I mean, an invasion, I guess you could describe this as. He's in trouble, though, that's for sure. Oh! They never get past the interview stage. I'm excited. Yeah, where is this going? Cross celebrating here. This is a good warm-up for his main event match next. Oh, nasty move there. Oh, big splash from the top of that crate. There's the pop machine. There is a pop machine. Oh, tells everyone to suck it. It is Rated. Rated has invaded NEW dressed as a Wolfpack member. Got into an altercation with Cross here. For life, says Rated. Double arm, we've seen that. Fruitopia. So NAW has invaded NEW. More so Rated attacking Genesis. He drove all the way here. He's been talking his game. Oh my. Cross is hurt after that. And another for good measure. A nasty bomb. Don't do it. Oh, that is cement. Come on, are you serious? Well, I guess not being cleared to wrestle now in our main event. We have a 3-on-2 handicap match for our main event here tonight. Get your votes in, either Genesis or Wolfpack. This is your main event, exclamation point match 7. Space, then either Genesis or Wolfpack. So get your votes in now. Pro, Rated invaded. This dude. I tell you. Change your votes, says Wicked. This is your main event, exclamation point match 7. Space, then either Genesis or Wolfpack in a handicap match for our main event. Letting you down? I hope not. We have the numbers game here. Lord. So this is your main event. Get your votes in now. Cody says, David, now we gotta hear them cry about this. I want to know, like, we saw on social media Rated really heated and really angered. I just want to know what this means. I guess we'll find out. This is your main event, though. Hopefully your champion, your NEW champion Cross, is all right. That nasty power bomb at the end there on the cement floor. That's not good. Last chance, though. Get your votes in. Exclamation point. Match 7. Space, another Genesis or Wolfpack. No one really cares. Jeez. Haters gonna hate, I guess. Here we go. Hearing ambulances. Is that Cross getting carted away? No, it's just their entrance. Cody says Rated moving to Wolfpack is big news for them. You could say so.
And at a combined weight of 465 pounds, the Assassin Nightfall, the Chosen One, Rick Franklin,
And she said, and nope, no cross. Yeah, no, and Locke, you heard it too. And I'm sorry, no cross. Sorry about your luck. It did cut her off. Is it confirmed Rated jumped Wolfpack? You know as much as I know. I was getting ready for this match backstage, as were you when you were fighting someone. So, you're seeing what I'm seeing. Oh. You know what sound that is?
and at a combined weight of 644 pounds,
Fan theory.
Travis James,
Fake Rated.
Rob Reynolds, Justin The Wit, and the Wolfpack.
Get out of the way. Look at that. Climbing right through Nightfall is wicked there. Get out of his way as he goes to the ropes. Yeah, it's okay. Why are we all standing looking at the entrance? For life, Batman. For life. Too sweet. Get it. On fire. Here we go. Kicking things off. Big boot. Just toppling Nightfall. Man. Alright, that's not good. Get back up, Gravity. Cody says, I wish NAW had stories like this. Oh, nasty kick there. Woo! Too sweet. Is Rated Brett and Cody challenging Genesis at the pay-per-view still? I mean, after that, I don't know now. Who knows? Pinfall 10 from Nightfall trying to quickly get rid of Gravity here. Good lord. Cody's slowly becoming Eric Bischoff. Kinda. I'm not doing well. Nightfall pissed off here about what just happened backstage. Gravity back up to his feet now. There we go. Nice uppercut there. Tagging in Rob, the legal man. Gravity going to take a rest. It was a Summer Flames just rated. Leave Brett stranded on NAW. Rick there, too busy showboating. Nightfall was looking like he was trying to make a tag. Next step is joining Wolfpack, then you're full out Bischoff. You would be. But actually, you should be joining Locke. And weren't you guys tag champs momentarily? So, there was that. IROB setting up a finish here. A Nightfall submission attempt. Fighting out of it, though, is Nightfall. Oh, nasty. DDT there. Nightfall standing. IROB making out with the canvas. Why did you let IROB recover? That's the great question. Trade me. Just staring him down now. Oh, waits for it. Gets the RKO. Goes for a pinfall. IROB quickly kicking out there. He can't get to a tag. It looks like he's trying to tag Rick. Gets the tag this time. IROB slow to recover. Into the corner. Big clothesline. Genesis in control of the Wolfpack here. As IROB is getting stomped out. Big Superman punch from Rick. Pinfall attempt after that. Will that be enough to eliminate? No. Waiting for it. Gonna set up his spear. Gets it. IROB is in trouble. Pinfall attempt here. Breaking up the pinfall is wicked. Rick's not having any of that. Neither is Nightfall. Hurting his own teammate in the process. There was Rick. Rick going down now as IROB lands a move on him. Doing work on Nightfall now. Oh my. Rick still continuing his work on IROB. IROB back to his feet. Samoan drop. Oh, there he goes. Cocking the fist. Big punch. IROB is in trouble. He's fighting through, though, somehow, some way. Back and forth between these two. Rick setting up another one here. Big spear. You could go for every title lock. It's true. Nightfall now the legal man. IROB crawling to his corner to make a tag. Oh, this is just so sad. Playing possum, though, there. Allowing to get a shot in on Nightfall before Herman now, the legal man, gets his shot in this match. Oh! Out goes Nightfall. Proto, what's going on? Better late than never, is what I say. Glad to have you. It's our main event. Oh, stomping out the chest and face of Nightfall is Herman there. Nightfall making a comeback though. Tagging in Rick now. They're smart. They're continuously tagging in and out to get rest time. Big punch there from Rick. Pinfall attempt on Wicked. No, only a 1 count. Rick now setting up another finish. Oh, gets all of it on Wicked. Pinfall attempt here on Wicked. 2 count. Back up to his feet, reverses it, takes down Rick. Wicked back standing. Comics Rated is not a member of the Thursday night roster. There was no trade. He was here illegally this week. So, and we can't make that happen. The general managers would have to work that out. Yeah, he's a member of Tuesday night. He was not supposed to be here tonight. Taking in Gravity. I mean, he says he's in Wolfpack. He was here dressed in Wolfpack gear. Codebreaker. I mean, we're not mad about what he did. I mean, it's not a fair match, which kind of sucks, but...
No! 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 No!
Exactly, Crow. No one knocking on your door. And it would not let you enter text. That's interesting. So Locke redeeming for the NAW Championship. That's for Cody next week to take on Cross. There you have it. And yeah, I mean, if you want to make moves, you got to talk to Crow. That's your GM. It's fact. See, she's telling you she does not listen. She'll sit back and eat her popcorn and laugh at you all. Gravity Well doing work on Rick here as this match continues. Oh boy. Oh, nasty spinning heel kick there. Codebreaker to follow. This is just ugly. Wicked getting tagged back in. Oh, tag team move here. What are they doing to him? Oh, Lord. Look out. Oh. Who's saying who next week? Y'all got jokes. Pinfall attempt, leverage pin using the ropes. Nightfall breaking that up. Not allowing Wicked to pin Rick there. Wicked back in the ring. Not sure where you were going. Oh, knee to the back of the head. Kinking his neck into place. Our main event continues here. Rick getting back to his feet, fighting through it all. Nasty powerbomb from Rick. And a punch to follow. Wicked in trouble again. Oh no. Another bomb into a pinfall attempt. Gets out of that. back and forth continued here. The head hurting of Rick, it looks like. He's setting something up. Oh, spear. Wicked in trouble. Wolfpack needs to watch closely. They are falling apart here. Pinfall attempt. Will they get there in time? Gravity gets there in time to break it up. Referee down. Nightfall in. Slamming Gravity with a nasty driver there. Jeez. Big boot. Wicked down. Gravity down. Total laughing chaos. Oh, man. Wicked back to his feet, trying to wait for Rick to stand up. Kick to the midsection. What's he doing? Oh! Nasty. Face down into the canvas. 2 count only. Rick somehow kicks out, survives. Another punch over and over again. Working on the arm now. Wicked fights out of it. Into the corner. Back and a belly. Oh, overhead suplex after that. The strength of Wicked here. Oh, we have blood. Pinfall attempt after that. Rick eliminated. This is a 3-on-1 match now. Nightfall. Legal man here. 2 count. Oh, nasty. We've seen that move. Oh, what's he setting up? Careful, Wicked. Jeez. Your corner's saying you need to tag in. Nightfall setting something up on Wicked here. This is not good. Lands it. Bloodied. Goes for the pinfall. Rope break. This Crow's the boss. Y'all can give suggestions. Y'all can say whatever you want. She's just going to put her earbuds back in and listen to her favorite tunes. And ignore yous. Gravity now, the legal man. Wicked taking a breather. There's whip into the corner. Wicked tag back in again. Tag team move. We've seen this already once this match. We're going to see it again. And down he goes. Kick of the neck again. Wicked reeling. Clothesline. Lands another in succession. And busts him open in the process with a nasty missile drop kick there. Wicked setting up for his finish. Kick to the midsection. And down he goes. Hooks the leg. Pinfall attempt here for the victory. And that'll do it. The Yoshi elbow drop of death. Power Up says we won! We did finally win a match. Batman went 4-3 this evening. This team right here. There you go, Wicked. That's right. Legitimate win. Not a single one of us eliminated. It was a legitimate win. It's a match type in the game. Therefore, a win. Haters gonna hate, I suppose. That's what they do best, right? Thanks, Homeskill. Thanks for the congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been... sharing it up. You know why you didn't get your update before the show? Because I said I'm not updating until after the shows. That's why. I mean, I said it how many times? Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday? That's fine. That's fine. Anyways, 138 episodes. It has been a wonderful... Everyone going to be on new. It's like a ghost town over here soon. I guarantee with the new game, things get shaken up. And with the general managers ending their commitments at the end of this month. 20-bit donation, hip hip. What do you think of that? Things will change. The landscape will change in November. I promise you that. We're going to see how things work with everyone migrating in the new game, how many people we can get. So rosters may end up changing again in November. So no ghost towns. Things will balance it out. 20-bit donation from Cody. Hip hip. Hooray. Thank you for that. So I appreciate it. What is that noise? $22 from Cody. Hip hip. Hooray. Thank you for that. There's an ambulance sound. Do we have footage of backstage? Can we get backstage footage? Big Papa Pump. Here we go. There's the ambulance with Cross in it. Oh my. Is anyone seeing this footage? Can we get confirmation that what is happening backstage? Are you serious? We don't know the condition of Cross or if he was in the back of that ambulance. We do know he was escorted out of the arena in an ambulance from the powerbomb from Rated backstage before the main event. I don't know the condition of Cross or what happened. Shit.